Vinyl community, welcome back. This is Hub Tunes. I am Mike. We're doing another concert review. Got a couple more coming up this month. I'm actually going to one tonight, which is a band I have never heard of and I know very little about. So that should be an interesting concert. But today I am reviewing the incredible Mdou Moctar. Mdou Moctar. He is a Nigerian-born guitarist. He is. I've seen him one other time. He opened for Parquet Courts earlier this year. Yeah, I think it was this year. He opened for Parquet Courts, and he was absolutely fantastic. I had not seen him live until then. I was very familiar with his music, and he was great. You guys can go back into the playlist and under concert reviews and check out my review of that show. Great show. So I couldn't wait to see him headlining. I was very excited to finally see him headlining, and that's what I saw. Went to Thalia Hall again. I seem to see a lot of shows at Thalia Hall here in Chicago. It is a fantastic venue. Unfortunately, a little too far from my house. It takes about an hour and a half. A little less than an hour and a half by public transportation to get there from where I live. So it's quite a haul, but it's well worth it. The acoustics are great. It's always very comfortable in there. They never oversell. The staff is absolutely phenomenal. Everyone from security to bartenders, everybody is fantastic. I've never had an issue with this place. I absolutely love it. So I went down there. I forget who the opener was. I actually saw them about 2 weeks ago. I forget who the opener was. So it must not have been somebody that I've really been prepared to talk about. I remember it not being horrible. So whoever it was, I apologize to you. So I go to Thalia Hall. I get down there. It was plenty early, so I remember I did see the entire opening band, and I have no idea, again, who that was. I might have had a couple of scotch and waters. So I bumped into Richard from Calvin Wazoo. Check out his channel. He's got a great channel, Calvin Wazoo. Chit-chatted with him for a little bit. He hung out upstairs, and I went up there and checked it out. I had actually never been in the upstairs of this venue before. It's got a small seating area. And it looked really nice. I've never seen a show up there. I've always been on the main floor. Even at 55, almost 56, my knees are still holding out. It's my back that I'm really concerned about because I was very sore by the end of this concert. So I may need to rethink my general admission standing room only concerts moving forward. I talked to Richard for a little bit, hung out with him, and then I went down to watch the show. If you guys don't know Mdou Moctar, this is his debut record. This is called Aphelin. I'm probably butchering that. This is a good record, a very good record. I really like it. It's a little more raw than some of his later releases. Very cool record. Boom. This is the record that turned me on to Mdou Moctar. He is a Nigerian-born guitarist. His lyrics are not in English, but this guy, you just feel him. When he's playing, there's so much emotion, and I can't understand a word he's singing about, but it doesn't matter. You just kind of get sucked into this music, and he's clearly heavily influenced by Jimi Hendrix and probably Stevie Ray Vaughan and people like that. Eric Clapton. I hear Cream in his guitar playing so much, and his style. He does like a pick, almost like a picking. It's absolutely phenomenal. He is one of the best guitarists I've ever seen live. I mean, he is right up there with some of the greats. But this is the record that turned me on to him. This is Alana the Creator. And there he is with the band. His band is phenomenal. This one's more psychedelic, but I love this record. And he played a lot from it, which was great. Both times I've seen him, he played a lot from this record. So his band is awesome. His drummer is he is so damn good. And this guy is just pounding away, and he's hitting the drums so damn hard. He's an absolutely phenomenal drummer. His bassist is really good, and then it's just him on guitar, and he just takes over, absolutely takes over. I can't rave about this guy enough. If you get a chance to go see him, just do it. This is his most recent record. This is kind of the one that a lot of people in the VC have been showing the last couple of years. This is Afrique Victim. I did good. This is a really solid record too. Really, really solid. I love this record. Excellent stuff. He's now on Matador. This one was on Sahil Sounds, which must be an African label. But now he's on Matador, so he's getting a little more production out of his record company. He's getting a lot of promotion, and this is really nice package. It sounds great. Polyline sleeves on both of these records. Really, really well done. Excellent stuff. So he barreled through a show. I was kind of hoping, because Richard had seen him before do a headlining show and said that when he saw him, he came out and did like a little acoustic set for like 10 or 15 minutes at first. He did not do that this time. He went straight balls out into this. I'm telling you guys, check him out. If he comes to your town, go see Mdou Moctar. I think I paid $22, and the place was packed. The crowd was going crazy, absolute crazy. He had the crowd wrapped around his finger, and you couldn't understand a word he was singing about. But his guitar work just took over. His encore, the jam for his encore, it was one of the best guitar jams I've ever heard in my life, and I've seen a lot of great guitarists. This guy is right up there in the top 5 that I've seen live. Absolutely phenomenal. So check out his records. This is his debut. He's made a couple of other records I don't have. He's probably got six records out there now. I do not have them all, but I would like to get a couple more. I just adore the guy. Their merch booth was average at best. I was expecting more, because the first time I saw him, they had all kinds of shirts, and they had a lot of vinyl the first time I saw him. I should have picked it up that first time. They had like 3 or 4 of his other records. This time they didn't have any vinyl, nothing. And they had like 3 shirts. This is the shirt I bought when I saw him the first time, and they didn't even have this one. So that's it. You guys, check this guy out. Buy one of his records. I highly recommend Alana the Creator. This is the one I would go with first. It's very psychedelic rock. It's got a heavy, cream kind of sound to it. Just phenomenal. Go see this guy, please. Go see him. Bye.